Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. I'm your host, Will Richardson, and we have a very special series of episodes in store for you. In keeping with the spirit of the times, we're going to concentrate on green spaces close to home. We'll be visiting parks in Warsaw and giving you a little bit of the history. Discovering Warsaw's parks is an indispensable part of understanding the city itself. We'll start at Żoliborz in the north. Then we'll move to the Wola district before ending up in the center. On each stop, in each episode, we'll be showing you places where you can relax, stretch out, exercise, or just loaf and take it easy. So let's have a first look at some of the walks. It's Warsaw Parks on this next series of episodes on Poland Daily Travel. Thanks for watching. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. It's sitting in a place like this, a quiet place in the middle of a bustling city, this so-called Finnish park here in the middle of Warsaw, very close to the seat of power, the Senate and the Sejm, the Parliament, that is. The thought occurs to me about the situation that we're in now and that we've been in for 2 months or so, since the 15th of March. Imagine if you'd been born in 1900, 120 years ago. Well, when you were 14 years old, there would have been the greatest and most devastating war that had ever occurred in history, in which 22 million people died. Well, right when the war was ending, or in the last year of the war, 1918, you're just coming of age, you're 18 years old. The flu hits, the so-called Spanish flu, a pandemic which killed 50 million people, over twice the amount that had just been killed in the war, which had already been such a shocking endeavor. You're 18 years old. By the time that's over, you're 20 years old, and you've seen two absolutely devastating events. When you're 29 years old, the Great Depression hits, the stock market crashes. Millions upon millions of people are out of work, some of them probably your relatives at the time. In 1933, when Franklin Roosevelt became president, and in Poland, when this is the middle of the interwar period, when Poland has just had its independence back for 14 years or so, 15 years. The economy is so bad that it looks like it'll never be good again. 1939, especially if you're in Poland, the Second War begins. You're 39 years old. You're not even over the hill yet. You're not even middle-aged. And the next devastating event occurs. And millions, 50 million people this time, similar to the pandemic, maybe more. It's hard to know. The amount of people that died in the Second World War. When you're 62, the Cuban Missile Crisis, when the world comes this close, a hair's breadth away from nuclear destruction, and a conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union. My point is that things happen. They've happened throughout history. Things happen. Bad things happen, but good things happen too. And nothing lasts forever. As my aunt used to say, it'll all be the same in 100 years. At least it will be to us, because we won't be here. So it's worth remembering that our forebears, our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents went through things that we have little concept of, having grown up in a relatively safe, much safer, incredibly safer environment, with all the eradication of all those diseases also, which used to terrorize people. So I would just say, at this time, try to have some reflection. Try not to be too hard on yourself and too hard on other people. And we'll get through this, and both the physical and the psychological toll will eventually dissipate. It's called hope, and there's nothing quite like it. So thanks for watching Poland Daily Travel, and I hope we'll be traveling soon. Thanks for watching. It's good to see you. Welcome back, everybody. This is a really cool spot. As one of the cameramen said, Włod, he has told me this is the most hipsterous place probably in Warsaw. And he may be right. He may be right. But nonetheless, he admits that it's pretty cool. Not that being a hipster is a bad thing, but it can get precious, can't it? At any rate, this is far from precious. This is a nice place. And it's almost something you expect to find in Denmark or Scandinavia, in Holland, because it's just that kind of neat setup. At any rate, this is your compost heap here, and over there are the gardens. I see some customers have come, but they're growing carrots and potatoes and parsley, and let's see what else, radishes, and did I say potatoes, and tomatoes, and lettuce, all of these kind of things being grown over here. And it's just fun. It's a little cooperative that gets together, and anybody's welcome to come and sit here. And the people who do it, I met last summer, some of them, and we sat and talked for a while, and they said, come back anytime you want. Very nice people. And so we've done that just to show you something taking place, little ecologically friendly garden here in the center of Warsaw, and major roads just over there behind. You might just hear it. Yeah. So that's it. Ulica Jazdów, and the Finnish Village we call it here in Warsaw. Thanks for watching, and we're watching you.